Windows Server 2019 System Administration. Welcome back everybody. I'm Prakash Pradhan, your trainer for this entire series. In today's topic, we're going to learn something new, okay, that is restoring your object. So that we call the Active Directory Recycle Bin. This feature is actually new after the, Server 2003. We didn't have this kind of feature or Server 2000, Windows NT. If you are working in a server environment, since with the operating older version of operating system, let's say server 2000, I still remember in those days whenever we had to restore any of the objects, we had to go through so many pains, so many long steps, so many long process. So that's why it's a kind of thank to the Microsoft that they have come up with this another one role over here. It's actually by default it's listed over there in admin center that has to be enabled. So the main purpose of this Active Directory Recycle Bin is not for restoring your file. It's not going to store any of the deleted files or folders or any kind of images in your server. Actually this recycle bin is made only for storing your objects. Object can be anything. It can be your user object, it can be your groups, anything, something like that. So it will restore your object within a fractional part of the second. So that means you might be thinking, so what is the big deal of restoring any object? Guys, trust me, this is the biggest achievement so far, I believe, from the Microsoft side in order to restore the object. Restoring the object is not a big deal over here after having this Active Directory Recycle Bin. But if we compare with the older version of this Microsoft operating system, like something like Server 2000 or this Server 2003, this was the biggest headache in those days because this option was not available at all. Now if you have to restore any of the object, if by accident or intentionally, if any of the objects are removed, it's been deleted from your Active Directory this database, and you are supposed to restore only one object, you'll have to go through the long process, so many commands, it might be so many restart. So in that case, thank to Microsoft that they have come up with this server, the later version of this server operating system. Now first of all, what you need to understand, this Active Directory Recycle Bin that is being used in the operating system in order to restore your object is the one-way traffic. Might be wondering what is the meaning of this. That means once you enable this Active Directory Recycle Bin from the server operating system, you cannot remove that. Okay, so let's go over here. First I need to show you that these are my objects which I have created, okay, because we are going to test it. After deleting, we'll be able to restore it. Now this is my one object. This we are going to see how to restore it, okay. But before that, I often get this question, and the question is this. Let's see here. You'll love it, guys, trust me. So let's say I'm going to open it, MS Paintbrush. Okay, let's say this is one object that you have created. Let's say one user. Let's say username is Sam itself. Okay, now by accident this account is deleted. Okay, deleted. Then what is the big deal? We can create any account having the same name. There are so many issues now already once you delete any object. Why? Remember, when we create any object, it generates one unique SID. Trust me. If you have to go to see the SID, unique SID of every object, that means every object used to have the unique SID, and when you set the permission for file sharing, that sharing is actually linked with this SID itself. That means recreating that user account will not solve your problem. That means all the policies, all the permission that's been set to that previously deleted account having the unique object SID will not be implemented now, because the SID is the different. Now you might be wondering, where is that object SID? Go to the object, right click, properties. Trust me, you will not find over here. Why? You'll have to go to view and select the advanced feature. See, if you have a look over here, these are the options. But if I go to the view, go to the advanced feature, now I select that user. Okay, now I select that object. You see that there is a one it is over here. Let me find this one. It is not here. Attribute editor. See, it's here. It's in attribute editor. That means if I remove this advanced feature, there is no attribute editor. See here. Who is that attribute editor? It's not here. So what we do now, we go to the view, advanced feature, go to the user, okay, right click properties and go to the attribute editor. Now you see over here, you'll find it object SID. Every user has a unique object SID. So let's try object MNO. Okay, I found, okay, here, see. The object SID of this object HR is this. Let's notice the last 4 digits, 1603. Okay, 1603. Name is HR1. Let's delete it. 1603, don't forget. New user. HR1. Now, if you see the SID, last was the 1601 or 3, whatever, I forgot. Okay, let's see now here. MNO object SID 1600 object MNO object SID here. See 1604. That means the value is added. So when any object is deleted, if you simply think by recreating that object your problem will be solved. No, the problem will be added now. Why? Because the entire permission for your entire network sharing resources will be removed from that. So that's why the same object has to be restored as it is so that the permission does not go wrong. So that's why Microsoft has come up with a new idea. Okay, over here, go to the tools and select the Active Directory Administrative Center. Now, after going to the Active Directory Administrative Center, to the right pane, you'll find Recycle bin here. This is my domain. If I go here, see Enable Recycle bin. Over here, if you notice here, the container, deleted object container is not here. Why? Because Enable Recycle bin is not set. I'm going to click it. It's saying that, are you sure you want to perform this action? Once recycle bin has been enabled, cannot be disabled. See, I told you, that's why I was trying to say it's a one-way traffic. Okay. Okay, please refresh Active Directory Administrative Center now, otherwise deleted object will not be listed over here. So I'm going to refresh it. Congratulations. See, deleted object is here. Now, let's do the experiment. Okay, this is my user. Okay, now go to the property. We didn't go to the advanced. Go to the advanced. Okay, just in case of making sure. Okay, attribute editor. Okay, let's see the object SID. Object SID is here. Let's notice only last 4 bits. Okay, 4 digits I meant to say. 1604. Okay, now I'm gonna delete it. It's gone. Now when we come, okay, to your Active Directory Administrative Center, 1604 was the object SID. Don't forget that. Now it should restore as it is. Otherwise we are gonna be in big trouble. Deleted object, one deleted object. Right click, restore. There are 2 options, restore to. You can change the location also. Okay. Now when I go to my users and computers, if I find that object, not if, it has to be there. See, congratulations. Now my concern is 1604 object SID has to be there. Object SID 1604. Congratulations. See here. So this is the biggest achievement, guys, trust me. In the older version of operating system, we had to go through so many options. So I believe it's going to help you in order to restore any of the deleted object without going to the so many longer steps actually. Okay, so I guess it was a bit informative to you. If you like this, please, if you find it fruitful, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.